What's up, HyperFast Nation? On this episode of the show, we're going to take a quick look at the steps you need to take to start in real estate as an agent. Stand by for this episode. All right, welcome to the show today. We are going to discuss how to get started as a real estate agent. I know for many listeners, you might have been in the business for a long time. So for those of you, this will just be a quick refresher or things to think about if you're trying to add new agents to your team or brokerage or downline. For those of you who, maybe a listener or picked up my book but have not gotten your real estate license, you want to listen up. All right. So the first thing you do is look up the requirements for your specific state. Every state, by the way, is going to be similar, but with a little nuances. Most states call the license that you will be getting a salesperson license. You then hang that with a broker, right, which is the more advanced license. Some states, however, call salespersons brokers, and then the what in other states would be called a broker, they call broker in charge or principal broker. But for the most part, you're going to be getting a salesperson license, or if you're in one of these other states, potentially a broker's license. So look up the requirements for your state. They are all going to require some form of real estate education, right? You can do these online, you can do these through correspondence, you can do them in person. I prefer the online version, and for most states, I typically recommend the CE shop. All right, so that's what I recommend for getting your real estate licensing education, your pre-licensing education. After you do that, you are going to then take the state test. All right, so that's the third step, right? Next step after you take and successfully pass the state test is to apply to the state. All right, they're going to typically require a background check. Make sure you're, you don't have any disqualifying felonies or such, right? So you're going to apply to the state. Some states require fingerprints, and then after you get through that step, congratulations, you have your real estate license. Now you're going to have to join a brokerage, all right? So, you're going to want to do your research, right? Look at the splits, look at the cap, look at the additional revenue share opportunities, and make sure that they have great training, great mentoring, all right? And I think these are the, getting your license is fairly simple, straightforward process for most people. Unfortunately, what you learn, right, when getting your real estate license is typically not going to help you, as a real estate agent, right, in terms of how to generate leads, how to close deals, right, how to manage clients, how to run a business, right? You don't learn any of that typically. I mean, maybe a little bit, but for the most part, you don't learn any of that when you're getting your real estate license. So you're going to have to really focus on how do you go out and get the right training. All right, how do you go out and find the right mentor? And then, so that's one part of this equation. All right? And the second part is how do you join the right brokerage? All right, there's a lot of different models out there. You want to make sure that you're not overpaying your broker. You want to make sure that you're getting the tools you need. You want to make sure that you are getting the support, mentoring, and training that you need. Now, for many new real estate agents, they are joining Keri, Shull, and I at eXp Realty for a number of reasons. All right. Number one, we provide access to not one, but two nationally recognized coaching programs, right? So we're going to give you multiple training programs as a member of our group at eXp, as well as all of the training and mentoring that you get, just for being an eXp agent. So you're going to get access to the Fast Start series. You're going to get access to a local certified mentor to help you with your first several transactions. So there's a ton of resources and benefits that you get as a new real estate agent at eXp, and specifically with the Keri, Shull, and Dan Lesniak group at eXp Realty. On top of that, you get one of the lowest splits in the industry, right? It's an 80-20 split with a $16,000 cap. Many places are charging way more than that. Some of them are uncapped even, so you're always paying your broker, and that gets expensive. Then, on top of that, you get to become an owner in the company through stock awards, and you have access and the opportunity to build recurring income through the revenue share program when you tell other people about the opportunity at eXp Realty. This is a program that I wish I did years earlier. So if you are a new real estate agent just starting out, there is no better opportunity, I believe, than what we are offering at eXp Realty. For those of you who have more questions about joining Keri, Shull, and I at eXp Realty, whether you're a new agent, whether you're an experienced agent, or anything in between, feel free to pick up your phone and text me at 703-638-4393. Again, Keri, Shull, and I would be honored to be your sponsor at eXp Realty. All you need to do to learn more is send me a text message at 703-638-4393. Thank you for listening to this show. We will see you next time.